This segment brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission, the Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.
Welcome back to Farm Factor and the Kansas Soybean Update.
This is the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Jeremy Olson is joining us. He is an agronomist from Everest, Kansas, and was part of the American Soybean Association's Corteva Young Leader Program. Jeremy, what got you interested in wanting to participate in the Young Leader Program?
I had a couple friends go through the program a few years ago, and they had great experience with it, and just the ability to network with people that do very similar things and that are committed to the soybean industry. And I mean, really, yeah, like I said, it's all about a networking team approach and a learning ability.
Well, besides networking, which of course is extremely important, what were some of the highlights in participating in the program?
I would say one of the major highlights was we went through a communicating with others 2-hour-long session in Indianapolis in December, and that was a really good session for, communication between people that, may not have the same, values or core values, and to try to have conversations with consumers, not necessarily just farmer to farmer, but communicating with the consumer.
And as you look back, is there a biggest thing or a big thing that you've taken away from being a part of this program?
The biggest thing for me is to go along with those communication lines is being the voice for not necessarily just the soybean industry, but in agriculture in general for my age group, which is around, 30, being that voice and the communication part of it is going to be extremely important.
And will this lead to maybe a leadership role in the Kansas Soybean Commission or Soybean Association, or maybe even higher than that?
Yeah, definitely. I think it definitely has committed me to, being a part of the Kansas Soybean and, to try to help in any way, along with the farmers that I am in contact with every day.
Jeremy, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Greg.
That is Jeremy Olson, an agronomist from Everest, Kansas. He was a part of the American Soybean Association's Corteva Young Leader Program, and he joins us on the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Learn more at kansassoybeans.org. For Kansas Soybeans, I'm Greg Akagi.
After the break, Dwayne visits with Tom Brink of the Red Angus Association of America, talking about genomics.